Hmm. It's been a while since I did a video where I just talked. Or anything other than, showing my art, which is fine. But I've said it so many times in other videos that, I've been struggling with my mental health. I go through periods where I'm really motivated, ready to do stuff. And I start and I stop. Um, and at the moment, I'm feeling paralyzed again, or I'm struggling because I've been watching videos of people. I'm going to use Justin Bieber as a good example, of people that had dreams and made their dreams come true. He had a lot of struggles in the background that a lot of us didn't realize. And, he's been as open as he wants to be about that stuff. For me, I've dealt with depression and anxiety for most of my life. I'm always a little socially awkward. I'm usually quiet. Get me on the right subject, and I think this is the same for a lot of people. I'll start rambling about whatever that topic is. I'm figuring out in the last couple months that I may have ADHD, undiagnosed. Um, Probably a few other things. I'm in premenopause or menopause or whatever, and apparently ADHD and menopause have a lot of the same things, like um, analysis paralysis, where I can spend all day trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the day, not get anything done, and not get out of bed, or attempt to get out of bed, but just not get anything accomplished. Another thing is oversharing. And I talked about this last year because of someone very close to me that I completely missed in my life. And I've been actually kind of emotional again about that situation. And it might be my ADHD, it might be, I've had issues with, one of my long-term things is feeling left behind or abandoned or whatever. And the situation that happened last year unintentionally has left me on occasion feeling extremely abandoned, because those that had blocked me or cut me out of their life mean as much to me as my mother and my two brothers. And even with the disconnect, there's a part of me that is very resentful. And I can get into detail, and I won't. There's probably a poem gonna come up at some point, because I really need to start expressing myself, good or bad. And I've been afraid. I shut down off and on a lot, more so I think in the past year. Just being afraid to speak my feelings, whether good or bad, my dreams, whether good or bad, or where I am in life. I'm 49. I'll be 50 in September. One of my things is I feel like I haven't accomplished as much as I would want to. I've struggled to make a career out of my art, my music, my creativity. And I know some of it is out of fear and distrust and not wanting to trust others to help me. And I don't know who to turn to even have helped me. I feel like because of situations in my life over the years, I take things hard. If someone leaves my life, if something doesn't work out, and it's one of the things that cripples me. And I struggle to get back up. But I do eventually get back up and I try again. And I'm rambling, I know. But if you're watching this and you watch the whole thing, I thank you. And if you relate to it, as stuck and as crippled as I feel, I still haven't I don't think I've fully given up because I wouldn't be making this video. I haven't been doing live streams as much, partly because of schedule changing and me not being able to figure out the balance of that, which is also frustrating for me. I'm stuck mentally and emotionally, physically, and I want to be unstuck. I know it's just going to take a couple good deep breaths and just being persistent. If you want to see my journey or see me try to pick myself up, and don't mind these more down energy videos, let me know in the comments. And I'll do my best to start recording again, because I think it's important for us to see that there's people that might be going through the same thing we're going through, and see that we can pick ourselves up. And when people do comment and speak on how they relate, or like they try to lift you up through those comments, you also get to see what the reactions give. I know people like Gary Vee, there's a lot of people who said don't worry about what other people think. But unfortunately, as humans, a lot of us think about what people think. And I'm always very mindful. Well, most of the time, I'm very mindful about what I speak on. Sometimes when I overshare, I realize the oversharing is me trying to figure out my thoughts, or like speaking out loud my thoughts, and I don't always think that, I forget that if I'm sharing it on camera, that if I'm speaking about someone specific, sometimes it's me realize, knowing I can't just help them myself and speaking it out. I'm hoping someone can give me the advice that I can help those that I love that I'm speaking about. But then I end up hurting people, and it stays with me for a long time. The people that I hold close mean everything to me. And not being able to reach out and connect, it's literally crippled me and making me maybe I'm making myself feel this way, but it's making me feel very alone. That I don't. I know I have people, but I just, you people. If you're watching and you got this far, you understand what I'm saying. When you feel like, even though you know you have people, you don't feel like you have people, or you can't reach out to the ones that you normally reach out to, or whatever. Anyway, I'm rambling now, so I probably should end it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And again, if you want to see more of me trying to pull myself up and really work towards bettering myself, say something in the comments. Till then, as always, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. Much love.